So if their content consists of gossip, that's the lowest form of motherfucking communication known to man. So if all you got is gossip, and that's for them low vibrational motherfuckers to be pointed to the direction of the motherfuckers that's spitting the fiery truth, and you niggas can't stand it because y'all can't do what a motherfucker that done put in the work can do. Y'all not mentally adapt to challenge the motherfucking mentally astute. Y'all motherfuckers is not ready for this shit. On some real shit. Y'all not ready for this shit. Y'all motherfuckers want to talk that talk. Y'all want to argue about where a motherfucker from. Fuck where a motherfucker from. What is a motherfucker doing? I'm not trying to tear nan motherfucker down, but here these motherfuckers come over here and they want to try to tear me down, and then they don't expect me to say nothing. Nigga, fuck you. Fuck the horse you rode in. Shoot that bitch in the head. Shoot your dog too. Fuck y'all. The motherfuckers can't look. These motherfuckers don't move my motherfucking give a fuck meter, right? Yeah, me and Kalai did one on Uncle Shear's channel, man. We was talking about the Schumann resonance and the Schu Teflon frequencies and the transfer of the energies. We was getting it in. Y'all go back on Uncle Shear's. They on YouTube too. You can check them out on YouTube, but y'all can check them out on Uncle Shear's channel. Yeah, me and Kalai, you know, because motherfuckers was trying to do that old divide and conquer ass bullshit, and we ain't fall for it. You know? So Uncle Shears was like, look, we gonna have to just do something on the live so the people could see that y'all ain't got no issue. Like these other motherfuckers, they want to drum up some drama so they can have some motherfucking clout when they really don't have any value to the community at all. They just want to undermine the valuable motherfuckers. So all of the MVPs in this bitch, right? All the motherfuckers is doing the work. They're standing on the motherfucking 45 exercising the 360. They don't want them niggas to tell y'all what's really going on the land, because then it's going to show you that they are a purified piece of pussy. That's all these niggas is. They supposed to have some testosterone in their system. They can't think. These niggas can't think their way out of a wet paper bag, right? So I'm like, I'm not finna go back and forth tongue wrestling with these motherfuckers. See me when you see me, nigga. I ain't ducking, I ain't hiding. You know where I'm at. Since you want to put all motherfucking business up like it's a secret or something, like a nigga hiding some shit, you know, pop up, nigga. That's all you gotta do. Cause I like to play Pop Goes the motherfucking Weasel when the Weasel pop up. You dig? I was pretty good at that game at the carnival. So, it is what it is. So, I'm gonna let them niggas continue to talk nigga shit, gossip, low vibrational, low frequency bullshit. I'm gonna continue telling you motherfuckers how we on this conquest mission to reclaim the land, restore the water, earth, and the air, to restore the matriarchy and protect the children, and then you can let the rest of the motherfuckers figure it out. He went somewhere, he'll be back in a minute.
Oh, he'll be back in a minute?
Yeah.
Cool.
They don't put informants on house arrest. They don't put informants on house arrest. When that's how they get off house arrest. They go get somebody up. See, I'm not gonna be on here tongue wrestling. Then one of the niggas past catch up with him, and then come. I don't even want to talk to him. I don't know. I'm not give them no excuse to come to me, because I'm not fucking with them niggas in any form or fashion. Only way you come see me about them niggas is if them niggas come see me. That's it. Don't come see me no other way. Right? I don't even be moving. I be in one spot most of the time. But back to the subject at hand. When y'all condemn a motherfucker that haven't been proven guilty, you are just like a bona fide racist motherfucker that don't like the motherfucker they ain't never had a conversation with because their parents told them to be racist. They ain't never had a conversation with the motherfucker. That's the same shit. That's called prejudice. I mean, you judge something before you had any experience or knowledge about it. So stop being prejudiced. If you motherfucker is innocent till they proven guilty, then you gotta look at a motherfucker as they innocent until the evidence is in. That's why I told you niggas stop taking sides. Y'all always taking sides on some bullshit and don't know what the fuck you talking about. Stop taking sides. Wait till the motherfucking evidence is in. The evidence is the receipts. It is what it is. Right? Smell like a goat. But I'm going to let y'all go. I said what I had to say. All my peeps know where to find me. I ain't running, I ain't ducking, I ain't hiding. Any of them motherfucking niggas get enough testicles to come up this motherfucking way, you can hit me up. We can meet up anywhere. We can go anywhere you want to go. But I ain't got no motherfucking... I don't have enough give a fuck to be going back and forth tongue wrestling with them motherfuckers. But give a fuck me, they're not moving. I'm just pissed off because they got a motherfucker, innocent motherfucker on the huckabuck, on some bullshit, on some gossip shit, on some trade motherfucker shit for a goddamn boost up in the industry ass shit. That's some gay ass shit. That's some real foul ass fuck shit. You know? So, y'all get out, y'all can get out that motherfucking mix. Stop talking down on that brother. Motherfucker don't, when a motherfucker fighting for their life, they don't need no more rocks thrown at them. Stop throwing rocks at a motherfucker if you ain't got no motherfucking facts. If you can't prove it, shut the fuck up till you can. Right? Ain't wasn't there one of you motherfuckers there when this motherfucking plot was being hatched. So if you wasn't there, if you ain't part of the shit, you didn't see it happen, you don't know what the fuck happened, you jump into conclusion, you a bigger problem than the motherfucker that made the false allegations, because now you just on some ride along with some bullshit that you don't even know nothing about. That's the blind leading the blind straight into a goddamn ditch, you stupid motherfuckers. That's some foul shit. So, I'm gonna be looking for this brother mother to inbox me, so somebody from her camp probably be knowing what's going on, and we can go over this shit. I can tell her what I'm talking about in private, but I can't use names in public. But I don't give a fuck. Fuck them motherfuckers. Fuck the horse they rode in on. Burn the carriage they was in when they was riding the goddamn horse. Strip the saddle off that bitch. Piss on that motherfucker. Shit on the goddamn motherfucking reins they was holding. And then take all that shit, put it in a big ass pile, turn it sideways and shove it up them motherfuckers' candy ass. I'm not going against no motherfucker ain't did nothing wrong. I don't give a fuck what he said about me. Fuck you niggas. That's how I feel about it. That's how I feel about it. You sit there, you motherfucker accuse a motherfucker of some dirt, and you covering up your dirt with the accusation accusing another. That's some motherfucking foul shit. But y'all motherfuckers can't keep running the same motherfucking play and not get that bitch intercepted. Interception, motherfucker. Watch this nigga come home. Cause you motherfucking hating ass motherfuckers. Look. Don't worry about them Moors, man. They got to answer to Angel Bay. They don't have to answer to me. So I don't have to answer to them. They don't have to like nothing I'm saying. They shouldn't have never fucking infiltrated and came over here and over through the motherfuckers that was the children running the motherfucking house while Big Mama and Big Papa was gone. Fuck them motherfuckers. They can get it how they get it. Nova Drew Ali already told us who them dirty rotten motherfuckers was. They didn't even see the message. And the shit was posted. It was right there in the literature, in photographic format. And they still going down the path of their own destruction. I don't give a fuck. Let them drive their motherfucking Jeep off the cliff. Fuck them. Fuck them all. I'm here for the uplifting and the fall of humanity, restoring the matriarchy and putting the motherfucking women around the children and the soldiers around the women, and we can go on forward with this bitch from there. They can take it for what it's worth, and they can kiss my motherfucking ass from here to the forefront. Right? So, let the haters continue to hate, because long as the haters hate, we know they really just mad because they don't want to congratulate with their motherfucking low self-esteem having ass. If they didn't have low self-esteem, they wouldn't be working with the federales. With their gangster ass. The gangster and the fed. And the same motherfucker. Two-faced ass motherfuckers. Alright, peeps, I'm out. I'll catch up with y'all later on. I got Brother Rich tonight at 9 o'clock. Y'all check out Black Magic 363. And we got it going on at 9, either 9 or 9:30. I can't remember which one it is. He called me earlier. But we'll be on tonight on Brother Rich Show on YouTube. So check it out. 9 o'clock, 9:30, somewhere up in there. So peace out. So this one being dropped on the 818. Meaning flipped out by two queens. We coming off the Red Lodge today. So today, so far, I was working with one of the queens to try to get her situated from a bad situation into something better. So I'm gonna do some invites. This is mostly getting the UAW information off my plate. In order for me to do that, I have to directly pass it off to somebody that's for the people, that's competent. And I've been watching. And so, Brian Keller is mostly right in everything he's saying with the auto worker issues. What he don't know can help him greatly. So, if everybody watching, if y'all get a second, just hashtag Brian Keller in your comment, so he'll get a whole bunch of invites to this video from different people. Now to get his attention so he can watch the information. Now, this is not going to be a long video. I'm coming around off the Zigzag Zig address from yesterday from the Queen Mother. So she flipped me through several different queens in order to flip this UAW issue to somebody who will get the ball rolling on it and bring things out into the open. So Brian Keller is for the people. I watched him, studied him, as with everybody else speaking up. Outside of the local that was my home local, which was the 5960 UAW out of Lake Orion, since there, I know who the warriors are on the battlefield for the worker. But outside of my local, it's difficult for me to find the warriors in the rank and file that can step up and take over, because I can't communicate like that local to local while I'm doing my studies, because I'm also studying my local structure, format. So I have to go through all this in order to figure out what the issue is and how to correct it. Well, during the course of this, I observed some things, knowing law, knowing how contracts work, knowing how business works, knowing how underhand, backdoor wheeling and dealing, rich protect the rich business works. I study them, and I study them well. Because if you're going to be oppressed and you want to get from under it, you have to study the oppressor. So I studied him. And I studied him. And when I thought I had him figured out, I went and studied him again. Right? At the level of the worker, the artificial currency is stealing the wealth from the labor of the worker. And the worker is unwittingly being duped by a system of decrees and orders with no substance of support. So when you listen to Brian Keller, you hear the passion. Some of his ideas is a little bit too much. Like he want to dismantle Black Lake. That's not rational. We can use Black Lake constructively among UAW in order to do UAW business. We don't have to scrap Black Lake. We don't have to sell Black Lake. Other workers think that maybe we should have just stopped paying dues. Well, you shouldn't, but you should have your locals band together and escrow the dues. Escrow the dues because you're not getting the services that your dues is supposed to be paying for, and we as workers are aware of this. If we are as workers become aware that our union dues aren't being used according to the wishes of the people that's paying the dues, we have every right to withdraw those dues until our demands are being met. But you don't want to stop paying them because on the backside of that, you will need the very same dues you didn't pay accumulated already for a rebuild project that you would do with the escrow dues that you held in abatement until your unionized efforts were being adhered to by your representatives. And so Brian Keller, being the most respected from my position, from what I see in the work he putting in, that I could just roll it right out at his feet. Everything is in place right now for him. Everything is already there, set up now. The contracts aren't valid because they were put on public notice in October to cease and desist in negotiating contract by a worker. At that time, I was a worker. I'm no longer attached to any employer doing my thing now. And so what we have to understand at this point is somebody has to step out from the rank and file in order to clean house. The support of the people is on the side of Brian Keller, and he got a few things missing. What he's going to get in the fact that I already told them to cease and desist negotiations, and they continued without addressing it after they had been notified by several UAW workers by email of the very public notice that he's going to watch when he go through the references. This was in October before GM reached a conclusion. That cease and desist order renders all contracts to follow that the IUAW represented the worker on become invalid because they entered into the negotiations in bad faith because they knew they were under investigation. They knew the investigation stemmed from the negotiating process with the auto working industry, the UAW. These are IUAW members that are now being indicted. So everything I said back then, he will now be able to verify point for point items I said that have come to pass in the structure and the fall of the domino effect of the indictments. So them consciously knowing they're being investigated because they were told and they were questioned multiple times about the corruption before they were ever indicted, the ones that were. And all of the ones that you don't hear about also were under investigation and they knew. So they sit in on the negotiations in bad faith. They were supposed to either suspend negotiations, hire an independent firm to perform the negotiations, or bounce it back down to the worker to come up with an alternative negotiating method so that they can maintain the proper appearance in the face of the public, so that they do not lose faith in the negotiating process. To go in and represent the people knowing that you already being investigated, and that alone is a bad faith effort entering into the contract negotiations, you supposed to step down, and they didn't. So down my invites. So at this point, we wonder, well, what do we do? Well, it's all laid out. Now, attached to the notes of this video is the references from prior videos I did and probably a couple of posts that give him information. There is a blueprint layout that was issued that can be found in the international